Okay. Okay. We're live an hour earlier than projected. We're live with 2 hours to go instead of 1 hour to go. How you guys doing? I thought I'd go live now because we've had the big drop on the market here today. We're now down in that 400 range with the Dow. The interest rate thing is getting more pronounced.
Big drop on the market here today.
There we go. We're now down in. Let me mute that. So I figured I'd go live now with 2 hours to go, rather than an hour to go, to kind of walk you through with what's happening and answer any questions you might have on what to do and what's going on. The Dow right now is at 35,400, and the low was 35,285. So we've had a $115 dead cat bounce from the low of the day here the last 20-30 minutes. We may yet go lower than this because now the realization of just how severe we may have interest rate hikes is beginning to show up in more and more commentary, and more and more of the so-called market pundits are figuring out that, oh wow, this interest rate thing, this isn't cute. This is serious, and we may have a little bit of an issue here. We may have to really watch for this. Well, we'll find out in the not too distant future just where it all comes out. Don't mind me, my lamp is acting up on me. We're down 397 points on the Dow right now. We're down about 56 on the S&P, and we're down 182 on NASDAQ. Now, NASDAQ is down to 1.25%. So is S&P. The Dow's down 1%. So they're down together. They're down together, in the same kind of amount percentage-wise. And at the same time, it's not like one index dropped and the others didn't. They've all gone down here. So we're watching a lot of simultaneous, synchronized selling moves here that are catching a lot of people off guard, because we had a great day yesterday. Now here we are down 411 right now on the Dow. GameStop is down now to 125.73. This is backed off from its high of the day, which has been looks like 131.78 if I'm not mistaken. 131.78. So we have given up $6.18 from the high of the day here to be at 125 or so, 125.80. We're only up $1.50. So the stock was looking like a $7-8 gainer today, and now it's only up $1.50. AMC has really backed off. It's at $18.99. It was at $20.96 at its high today. That was around 10:30 this morning, and it's been a sort of a two down, one up pattern ever since. We're at $18.98, up just 4 cents at the moment on AMC. It's probably going to try a couple of runs to get out of it. The question is, can it do it? Because with the Dow coming down now 412 points and the other indexes coming off, more money might be pulled off the table than people think. Rocket Lab is holding on at 1083, up 19 cents. SoFi still at 1298, although it had got up to 1341, and we've had 37.3 million trade on SoFi. But that is not heavy volume. That is, a 45, 50 million day, which is not like heavy. It's average. But we're going to watch this. GameStop volume, just so you know, is 2.9 million. Now, those of you who are wondering about what to do on a rollover scenario, you got things to consider here. We're in this 125 neighborhood. The question is, in the last 2 hours of the day, will this Dow and S&P and NASDAQ market go lower? And they certainly can go lower. They could. Could they get double as bad as they are? Yes. We could lose another 400 on the Dow, theoretically. We could easily be down 120 on the S&P, and we could also be down 400 on NASDAQ. We're down 1.3 on NASDAQ, 1.3 on S&P, 1.1 on the Dow. They just dropped a little as I started this show. So these indexes could be double this, could be double as bad. And that would affect everything, of course. And the question then is, well, how bad would it be for GameStop? Because right now, with a 417-point Dow drop, GameStop is up $1.45. What does it take? So it's a good sign for GameStop shareholders that the stock is so resilient in the face of an awful-looking Dow. And the Dow isn't the worst performer. It's Nasdaq and S&P about although by only about a fifth of a percentage point at this point. Other indexes just to keep an eye on. I've got the Russell now showing finally a negative print. It had been positive until about an hour ago. It's now down 15 points, and I'm showing a 3.5 point bump in the VIX to 2352, and that is negative, no question about it. So the negative indicators are coming in here. The question now is, will this affect and infect the pricing of GameStop shares for those of you who are looking to do a rollover on those shares? 125.24, we're down. We're only up 95 cents on the day now for GameStop. And the question is, if we did break into negative, would it accelerate? And we're negative now on AMC down to 1888. We're down 5-6 cents. Matterport just went negative 1 penny. We're down 18 pennies on ATIP. We're still holding a 16-cent gain on Spire and an 18-cent gain on ME at the moment. Sextera down 19 cents. On the big markets, it's negative, no question about it. Vanik is down 5.30, Home Depot down 8.30, IBM down almost $2, Microsoft 8.77 lower, Apple down 3.23, Goldman down 2.88, Cisco down $1.04, Facebook down $3, Amazon down 42, Tesla down 18, Google down 48, Bed Bath Beyond down 41, BlackBerry up a penny. Royal Caribbean actually is down 2 cents to $88. So we have a negative market here where it counts on where the big money is. Where we hang out in the growth area, we're not suffering as much, but the turn is what I wonder about. When the turn happens, will we catch up and really make a move? But like Rocket Lab up 14, SoFi up 3, GameStop up 110, AMC up 8, Matterport up a penny, ME up 18 cents, Spire up 16, SmartRent up a quarter. Only ATIP and Sextera are down 18 and 19 cents respectively. They're not giving up the gains yet. It can change quickly. It can change a lot. If the Dow does take a real dump from here, the mood will switch even in the small markets, and away we go. Now, back to GameStop. If GameStop gets caught up in a sell wave and we get back to where we were this morning, down into this 120 to 117 neighborhood as a starter, that's step number one. Step number two is, do we break that down and pull back into the 113.15 neighborhood? That would be step two. And then step three would be to test 110 and break that. Is that all doable in an hour and 53 minutes? Yeah, but likely, no, I don't think so. The stock's trading 2.95 million today. Unless AMC really gives up $2 a share, I don't see that happening. GameStop, AMC right now is 1908, up 14 cents. It is artificially holding GameStop up, and it's traded 83 million shares. I've mentioned today that AMC has got to do 100 million to hang around, and it couldn't hold 20.96, and it couldn't hold $20. It's now holding $19, and it's done 83 million. So you can see what the amount of volume it's done. And of course, it's up against a Dow that's down 400 points. So let's be fair. But the AMC is doing rather well considering how the markets are doing. But it's needed 80 million to hang around here with a 9-cent gain on the day. So if the AMC falters because people are throwing in the towel because what's happening at the Dow and the Nasdaq and the S&P are really negative, then AMC will back off 50 cents to $1 a share, causing GameStop to easily give up $5 or $6 from here, and we'll be back to 118 to 20 pretty quick. Obviously, at 125 a share right now, this ballpark 125.50. 105s are 20 in the money, 110s are 15 in the money, 100s are $25 in the money. So to do rollovers, there's a couple of ways to do rollovers. You can do the sort of non-committal rollover where you buy back a call that you've written that expires tomorrow and turn around and write the exact same call for next Friday. So in theory, you could buy a $95 call now and sell a $95 call for next week. The trick of it is you're trying to get about the same amount of money. so that you don't have to pay extra to do the flip. You buy the one for whatever it costs you, and you sell the other one for what you just paid for it. If you can pull off that switcheroo, you just bought yourself another week of misery. Unless, of course, the misery is that in the next day or two or three, the shares pop down to 115, 110. Now you can consider the another rollover from next Friday to a future Friday at a higher strike price. But at the moment, to go from a 95 or a $100 call that expires tomorrow, and to be able to write another call for more money, you're going to have to go down months down the line because it's an expensive contract. Um, Nothing wrong with doing that. You can always decide, okay, I'm going to write a 130 contract or a 140 contract. I want to write a 150 contract. I'm willing to go 6 months down the line to get a nice premium. Sure, you could do that, but now you've tied up some contracts for a while. Having said that, obviously, if the shares did back off to 110 again, 105, even these 150s would back off, but they won't go to zero because they got a lot of time with them. So theoretically, you could buy back calls that expire tomorrow. Either write the same calls for next Friday or the Friday after that or the Friday after that, giving you 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks in this same neighborhood. It's possible you might go from, say, a 95 to a 100 strike price if you write one for, say, 2 or 3 weeks out at about the same price it'll cost you to buy one back. If you buy back 105s, you might be able to write 110s for 2 or 3 weeks out. If you're buying 110s, you might be able to write 15s for 2 or 3 weeks out. But you're not going to get a ton of money and new money, additional money. You're just moving your strike price up a little closer to the market. The trick here is what you're hoping will happen is that you're moving up a little bit in strike and that the stock is coming to you tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday, depending on how the markets react. Like I said, today for sure, we're down now 448 on the Dow right now. We are at the lows of the session, or awful darn close to the lows of the session. Now we're down 460. This is within 15, 20 points of the low of the day now. If we're going to break 500 on the dip, more than 500 points lower on the Dow, and go to 550 and 600 and 650, and we take the S&P and the NASDAQ, and they also join in. What we then have is a possibility of GameStop perhaps giving up already $5 a share in this hour that we're in now to the 120 mark. And that, of course, makes every contract $5 cheaper to worry about with regard to a rollover, obviously. A 105 contract is, instead of being worth $20 book value, it's worth $15 book value. Still, it's a significant amount in a short period of time. But the stock markets are not looking great. We're down now 1.5% on S&P, down 1.56 on NASDAQ. They're falling further. The Dow now down 1.3 at a 461 point drop. So we're right on the edge of a lower low on all the indexes with an hour and 47 minutes to go here, plenty of time. And GameStop and AMC is only up 6 cents. GameStop up 163. And these two are, on the edge of going into the red. Now, SoFi is red, 1 penny, negative at 12.85, 15 cents away for Rocket Lab from going to the red. Matterport is up a nickel only. ME is still up 18. Spire up 18. ATIP down 19.5. Smart Rent is up 25, where Sextera is down 18 cents. All the big blue chips are negative, very much so. GameStop 125.52, up $1.23, and that's all. So if the indexes here go lower, keep going lower, and add another several hundred points to these losses, it's possible GameStop could be at 115 today. That is possible. A $10 drop from here is doable, not a problem. We were as low as 117 on the opening. We could be down to 115. That would bring a lot of you into the local area code with respect to a rollover scenario. Even though it's Thursday, you don't have to roll over today. You can wait until tomorrow. Those of you who trade tomorrow, you can wait. It's a matter of just how you want to approach it. AMC right now is up just 2 cents at 18.96. That is where it is right now. It's up 2 pennies at the moment, and it's traded 83.6 million shares on the day. So a lot of volume on AMC and no gains. That's a sign that sellers have come in, and people who've been watching it go up, going, "Hey, this is great! It almost hit 21 today." Now they're going, "Oh, geez, it's not even holding 19. Maybe I should get out and get back in at 15 or 16 if I want to play this game." There's always that. AMC right now up just 1 penny at 18.96. GameStop up 121 at 125.50 right now. There's where we are right now, as the Dow is off 482, 496, new lows right now on the Dow. Right now, we're -3 on AMC, and we're still 127 to the good on GameStop, but this won't last if I'm right. We'll watch this. We're up 96 cents now on GameStop, the 125.25. It is backing off. The Dow down 484, down 1.28%. The Nasdaq is down 231, down 1.6. It is the leader of the down dip. The Dow is following it, as is S&P. The S&P now is down 70. Nasdaq down 232. The Dow down 494. Hold on, let me refresh everything. Yeah, 169 is the percentage drop on the Nasdaq, 163 on S&P, 138 on the Dow, down 498. This psychological $500 point drop area is in play right now. AMC down 6 cents, Matterport down 8, SoFi down 6. GameStop holding a 96-cent gain at the moment at 125.25 on volume of 2.9 million at the moment. GameStop 125.25, 26 range, 96, 97 cents. AMC now 1885, down 9. The low on AMC today was the opening of 785. It still has $1 to go to give up its lowest range of the day for AMC. So it's a ways away from its low of the day, which was its opening. But GameStop now dropped again, 125.23. This 125 level, there might be a support base there. I don't know how strong it is, but AMC is now up 94. The Dow is now down 509. 509 on the Dow. It is still behind S&P and Nasdaq. They are dropping ahead of it at the moment. Okay, 125.58 last trade on GameStop. Welcome all to the special show here. We're on a little early to watch this market, to see how it wants to react rather than be here for the last hour. I'm here for the last 2 hours, and we'll just monitor it together. As I say, AMC right now unchanged, GameStop down 138. And for rollovers on GameStop, it is not necessary to do anything at this moment. You can watch this market like I am to see if it's going to back off some more. Since we've breached the 500-point drop zone for the Dow, we can now go down 600 points. I mean, it can easily add another 100. This keeps piling on like it is. There will be sellers showing up in droves on all stocks, and GameStop will go negative. But I will admit, I am impressed. GameStop is putting up a fight at 125.40. It does not want to give up ground willingly. AMC negative again. It just got into the positive, and now it's back to 18.91, down 3 cents. And hanging, trying to hang in there, but the selling keeps coming. And the 520 on the Dow now, down 520 on the Dow Jones. That kind of slippage will eat away at everybody. 525 now on the Dow, down 525 at this moment, as we see more selling coming into this market from all kinds of angles. 125.12 on GameStop, up 83 cents. 125.02 I see now, up only 73 cents. AMC down 14 cents to 18.80. So AMC definitely made another leg lower. GameStop is 125.12-ish, 125.40 range. It's less than $1 as far as the gain. The gain is less than $1 now on GameStop, and selling is coming through. So call options. are under pressure as well. It now is a question of, is GameStop going to accelerate its pullback and go into the red and begin to drop, or what? AMC now down 30 cents to 18.64. So that's going to weigh on it. Here we go. GameStop just broke 125, 124.97 on GameStop. We're under 125 now, up 68 cents on GameStop. So that 125 level, if there was a support level there, it wasn't much. We're now up only 50 cents on your GameStop shares, 124.79. Okay, there it is. That is the deal. We're going to keep watching this, see what's happening. Those of you who wrote SoFi 15s, keep an eye on those. We're at 1280. We may have a bit of a dip here if this market wants to keep doing this. The Dow takes a larger dip and SoFi kind of follows down 30-40 cents. You might get a chance to buy those 15s at a price that turns you on. Again, I don't know. Dow's now down 512. The GameStop is only up 53 cents, 124.82 it looks like. AMC down 17, now down 18 cents to 18.76. That's what I think I've got here. The Dow now 524 points for the Dow Jones right at this moment. 124.68 on the GameStop, up 39 cents now. GameStop's about to go to the red if this pace continues. SoFi's down 11, Rocket Lab up 1 penny, AMC down 24, Matterport down 8, ME up only 5, Spire up 14, ATIP down 19, SmartRent up 26, down 20. Okay, Dow's now down 539. GameStop up one thin dime, 124.39 on the GameStop. This puts us now off $7+ a share, 124.45. We're down $7 a share plus from its high of the day. The range on GameStop, 116 low, 131.78 high. This is a $15 move today between low and high. We're now at 124.33, up 4 cents on GameStop. That's what I'm showing. We're up 4 cents on GameStop. 124.33. We haven't been negative since this morning around 10 a.m. That's the last time we were red on the day. It had broken through there. It stayed above there pretty well the entire day. We're now red on GameStop. 124.21. We're down 8 cents, and we're down 20 on AMC now. The Dow is down 540 at the moment, 1.5%. The NASDAQ is down 267, 1.85. NASDAQ is still going lower, and the Dow is following it lower. Okay, GameStop off a nickel. Excuse me. Yeah, the VIX is up 20%. That's negative. That's not a positive. Absolutely. And we're watching a lot of stuff here right now. GameStop just popped over again to gain 29 cents. 124.46, up 17. It's trying to hang on. AMC 18.75, down 19 cents right now. The Dow is down 521, and way more sellers coming in right now than buyers. Absolutely. Yeah, the VIX up 19.4% right now. And there was a Fed governor quoted as saying that he would like to see the Fed move much more aggressively than even the bond market had been talking about. They're talking maybe as much as a 1 percentage point increase in the interest rates within the first or next 60 days, really soon, really dramatic. That spooked the markets and definitely spooked the bond markets. And the 10-year Treasury has absolutely gone to the 2% mark without any doubt whatsoever. The 10-year note is now 2.012, and it moved up. It was even higher than that for a little while, almost a 2.03. All 10-year notes between Germany, Italy, Spain, UK have all risen as well with yields because of the way the market is running right now. Okay, there we are. GameStop 124.68, up 39 cents. AMC down 12. The Dow down 496 at this moment. Here we go. Lots of stuff going on here with this market. A lot of whipsaw action going on. 124.76 up 47 cents on GameStop, down 12 on AMC. Matterport down 2, down 3 on SoFi, up 9 on Rocket Lab. We're down 491 on the Dow. And we continue to watch what's going on. Thank you all for popping in to see me a little early today as we are here for the last 2 hours of the session. We have got 68 thumbs ups. Thank you guys. Appreciate the early thumbs up support. It comes in handy. We do appreciate it. 68 thumbs up so far. Michael, am I early or am I losing my mind? There you go. All righty. Okay, let's see here. We got that over there. We've got this over here. And we're showing Apple 124.99 up 70. The Dow down 471 at the moment. A little pullback for the moment. Headline: U.S. runs a $119 billion January budget surplus. Treasury says. Typically, that's normal because of the receipts that come in from all the holiday selling and stuff, all the taxes, all the year-end stuff. But that's not much of a surplus with regards to the size of the deficit. Not too good. 125.02 on GameStop, up 73 cents, holding on to the 125 mark again. 125.06. The Dow now down 455 at this moment. Let's see. Let's go. Someone's wondering what that image is on the right there. You're wondering what that is right there? It's this right here. I have a fan going in here. It's going to be 90 degrees outside. So we have our fans running in the house at the moment. And believe it or not, there's a heat advisory for Los Angeles, which I find hilarious because it's only 81 degrees over there. How can that be a heat advisory? We are 81 here. We're going to 86 this afternoon. Tomorrow, 91, 88 on Saturday, 88 Sunday, 86 Monday. So we got a couple warmer days coming up through here, and that's why you're seeing that happening, that little reflection there. That is just my fan just cooling me off a little bit in this little room that I'm in at the moment. There you go. Okay. Who's this guy, Vic, and what's his problem? This Vix, what's his problem? Ceiling fan? Yep. There you go. Boom. That's it, babies. That's what we got. It's a ceiling fan. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. 78 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. Okay, so we're watching a whole lot of stuff going on here. Let me just take a look at some headlines here. The average household in the United States apparently is now spending an extra $250 a month due to high inflation, but middle-aged Americans are paying even more. That kind of works out to $8 a day more that we pay on average to kind of get by and get through life itself. And higher gasoline prices and food prices and perhaps higher medication prices. That's what's going on. We have to deal with it, and this, of course, the same in Canada. I'm sure it's a $250 bump up there per person per month or per household, and it adds up $3,000 a year. So those of you out there who are, changing your lives and taking control of your lives and are not willing to just allow your bosses to give you a 2 or 3% raise as satisfactory, those of you who are standing up and saying, I think it's time for a review of my salary, or otherwise I got to go, or you've just decided I'm not even going to talk to my boss about this. I am basically handing in my notice and saying my goodbyes. Congratulations, but make sure that you're going somewhere else. That the raise that you're getting, even though it might be a $5,000 a year raise after tax, it might only be $3,000 a year, and you're not ahead at all. You're still even. You might need to be rolling into an $8,000 to $10,000 a year bump in pay, which some of you have managed to pull off. I know that some of you have said to me, Bruce, I've been able to add 40% to my paycheck by making a move to another company. And, this is thousands in a month difference. So fantastic. You definitely want to stay ahead of the inflation boogeyman if at all possible. I commend you for that. But keep that in mind. 250 a month. That's 3,000 a year after tax increase in life's expenses. I don't think any of that is write offable from the feds. And so you probably have to make 4 to 5,000 a year more to clear 3,000 net, depending on where you're at on your income scale. Some of you might have to probably increase it by 6 just to clear 3. Um, and so make sure if you're going on your own, this is why you want to be inside a corporate entity. Use a corporation to do all of your legitimate write-offs. Um, Part of the mortgage or part of the rent you're paying, you're going to charge your office is going to be charged the rent and overhead. Same thing for the writing off of internet costs and telephone expenses and travel and whatever else, the printer and ink and whatever you need. And the corporate entity will be taxed at a much lower rate on any profits it makes. You may income split between yourself, your wife, and perhaps your children. Earnings that you make inside a corporation, inside your house. And hey, what's wrong with that? If 4 of you are making $20,000 a year, roughly, that's 80,000 a year in income for 4 individuals, with all the personal deductions and what have you, the minimal taxes, you might be down to $1,000 a person tax, net after it's all said and done, paying $4,000 tax on 80,000 income divided by 4 in that household. Plus you have household write-offs before taxes are paid. It could be very substantially advantageous for you to look into that. So, check it out. Midnight Adventure says, I just got off work. And there is no ceiling fan. There's no lamp. It's all an illusion. There you go. Alexander, people need to chill out about inflation. The benchmark isn't proper as they're using 2-year-old data to compare. Once we hit actual COVID and supply chains starting months, it'll balance out again. Mentats, my utility bill went up $200 last month. Thank you, carbon tax, green energy initiatives. Alexander, once April, May, June of 2020 become baseline, the inflation increase year over year will come down as well on a percentage basis. Michael, heating oil is ridiculous right now. Silica, what? You started without me? Dr. G, let's unplug Trace Power, let AMC dump, watch GameStop follow, then buy back those GameStop 105s. There you go. I mean, it's simple, really. That's all we need. AMC is back to $19. It's up 6 cents on the day. And GameStop is at 125.10, up 81 cents. The Dow is at negative 459 right now as we continue to watch a lot of gyrations here. We have an hour and 27 minutes to go, and we'll see how this market wants to close out today. The table is set for a decline in stock prices. I mean, our big boys are off. Apple, Microsoft, Goldman, Cisco, Facebook, Amazon, Tesla, Alphabet. They're all down. Over at I'm curious about Peloton. How is it looking right now? Peloton is sitting at, what is it now? Down 88 cents at 37.90. So it's underwater. It was as low as 36.40 today. So there were some trading opportunities there on Peloton for sure. Perhaps even option buyback opportunities on the low end there. So we've had movement. The GameStop question is, will it hold this 125 level? It's 125.10, 125.19. Can it hang on here, or will it drop a few dollars and accelerate a drop? AMC is holding a 9-cent gain. with a Dow Jones off, 455 points. We have reluctant stocks that don't want to give up some ground today. But the big boards are undeniably negative. Got to say, the Nasdaq now down 219. It's 1.5%. The Nasdaq was down 1.85 about half an hour ago. Now it's down 1.5. The Dow's down 1.2. It was down 1.5 at its worst. We could go lower, definitely, but will we go dramatically lower on a number of sell programs, or are we going to try to recover? Because we had this very interesting open this morning where we went to the positive just around 11 in the morning, and then we went negative again, and we almost went positive a second time at 1 o'clock today, but couldn't quite make it. And then the bottom fell out as governors from the Fed started getting quoted here and there. And these guys are hawkish. These guys are looking to raise rates quite a bit. And once the street got whiff of that, we're down 460 points right now on the Dow. We've been down now for over an hour down at these levels, and it got down here quick. We had two big drops that took place in about 30 minutes to bring down about 250 points of selling on the Dow to get us down to this negative 460 range. There you have it. GameStop up 83 cents. AMC up 1 penny at 18.95. Bruce's Intellectuals will rule. There you go. I got your number 5 lesson. Thank you. Okay, Elaine, glad you got it. If any of you out there have purchased any of my lessons on my website at stockmarketswithbruce.ca, or you do make a purchase for a lesson or 2 or 3, and if you have any issues with the links, you let me know. If I can't get lesson number whatever I paid for it today or yesterday, it's not showing up, or I can't find it. You let me know. I will send you a link personally to these classes, get you looked after, okay? Because once I get you the email, you now have that link, and you can always refer to it when you need it again. Okay, let's see. Hey, yippee-ki-yay. Uncle Bruce is early. Howdy, all. Number 88 or 87, something like that. I got the thumbs up in there. Thank you. Thank you for that. Anyway, there you go. We're at 415 on the downside on the Dow. A little better at the moment, just a little better. We'll see if there's much to this. We're down now to an hour and 23 minutes, 1 hour and 23 minutes to go. We have GameStop at 125.47, up 118. We have AMC at 1906, up 12 cents. These stocks, they want to come higher. They want to go higher, but the big markets are going. And the thing that I'm wondering about is what makes the markets go higher tomorrow? I don't know of a catalyst that's going to make the markets go higher. We have now had probably 80% of all the S&P 500 stocks come out with earnings. How many more surprises are left? We're probably less than 100 to go for earnings. Now, tonight we get ME talking about their earnings tonight, so that's coming. It's still at $5.16 a share, up 16 cents. Spire, by the way, is at 321, up 15. But the S&P 500s, most have come out with their numbers, and we don't have Apple to move the market. We don't have Microsoft's earnings to move the market anymore. Amazon's earnings have done their thing. Google did their thing. We're through all that. So what moves the markets tomorrow other than down? If the interest rate talk gets more advanced and more sinister, that is the question. Because we were all thinking that we would get a quarter point rate increase for maybe 3 times this year. That was 2 weeks ago. Just 2 weeks ago, we were getting 3 1/4 point increases. Then it was 4. And then we thought, well, maybe 5. And then someone said, well, maybe we'll get a 1/2 point increase in March, and then we'll get 3 quarters after that. And then it was, well, maybe we'll get a 1/2 point in March, half another one in April, and then a 1/4 point after that each month. And now we're talking, some governors, why don't we go 1% in March right now, 1%, 1/2 point in April, 1/2 point in May, and then we'll take it from there. And the market is going, whoa, you guys are like way off the charts from where we were just 14 20 days ago, I mean, barely 3 weeks ago, we weren't talking like this at all. That is why the markets are off today. This is what the talk is upsetting. It's upsetting money managers. They're not happy with this kind of talk. And so reflection going on as to, geez, what's going to happen? GameStop 125.32 up $1.03. AMC up a dime at 1904. The Dow now down 444 at this moment. There it is. Anyway, what else is up here? Hey there, geniuses. The credit average says, I hope everyone's making a bit of cash today. Some of y'all buy any covered calls yet? I'm going to give it another day. Are we live? What the face? Is Uncle Early here? Uncle Bruce, this CPI report was good for some of my options. Got some covered calls that look like they'll expire worthless, which were in the money at the opening bell. There you go. Right on. Credit average, I am number 100 on the thumbs ups. Yahoo for me. And I'm holding as well, says Alberto. Thank you, everyone, for being here. 186 of you are joining me early today. We've been on for 40. We've been on for 40 minutes so far. Decided to go live with 2 hours to go instead of 1 hour to go because of the way this market has been going. Watching the Dow take a pretty big jump downward, along with S&P, Nasdaq. We are under pressure. The oil market, we're up 29 cents on a barrel of oil to 89.95, and that has to be watched, because if the oil pricing were to go lower to 80, 75, or 80 in the next month or two, that would ease up inflation. But if we stay at 89 and go to 95 or 100 a barrel, and oil was up another 50 cents a gallon, which it shouldn't, but it probably will. That will add to inflation big time, and that makes it worse. That makes it worse, and we do not want worse. We want better. So we'll have to keep an eye on that, as we always do, very closely to see just where the inflation is coming from and what's driving it higher. Oil and gasoline prices are not helping, and yet the United States Strategic Reserve has been loosened to ensure that there is oil available to any refinery that needs it. And despite the fact that refineries are running at full capacity, for whatever reason, prices are up. It's just quite amazing. There's really no shortage of oil anywhere. Up in Canada, boy, have they got tons. Anyway, there it is. Credit Savage, nice. I'm holding bags like a homeless man outside of Trader Joe's in San Francisco. Oh man, we're backing up a little bit again. The Dow is now down 450, and GameStop just dropped about 60, 70 cents. We're now only up 77 cents. AMC is at 19 even, is only up 6 cents. It's backing off as well. We have a little sell wave coming in. We got an hour and 17 minutes to see how much selling will come through here, and what kind of an effect will it have on stocks we follow closely. Rocket Lab 1079 up 15 cents. The volume now 1.7 million. SoFi 1294 up 8 on 41.3 million shares. GameStop 125.26 up 97 cents on 3 million shares. That is a nothing burger on volume. AMC is 18.98 now, down. It's still up 4 cents, but it's backing up a bit. 88.1 million. We're slowing down on that AMC dramatically. The volume is drying out. Matterport 8.93 up 2 cents on 10.29 million. ME is at 5.15 up 15 cents on 2.7 million. High on ME was 5.48 today. Now on Spire 3.22 up 16.5 cents on 903,000. ATIP at 287.5, down 21.5 cents, near the low of the day here. 1.1 million today, so a little bit of selling coming in there. Over on Smart Rent, 923 up 23 cents on 1.17 million. That's better than normal. And then Sextera is down 20 cents to 11.78 after being as high as 12.26 this morning. 296,000 volume. So Sextera has been jumping about too. All right. The Dow now down 449. GameStop up 90 cents. AMC up 1 penny, 18.95 on AMC. AMC just went red, negative 1 penny on AMC. GameStop just dropped a little bit. It's up 77 now, at 125.06. Alrighty. Let's see. Alberto, boom. Try getting this kind of attention from any one of your platform brokers. This is why we love our uncle. He reports the good, bad, and ugly in basic market language. Got to be straight with you. Tell you where it's at. Again, talking about these rollovers, I'll mention it again. If you're looking at a possible rollover on GameStop, for example, because you have an option expiring tomorrow, 1, 5, 10, whatever you have, you can do a rollover where you buy back your call that expires tomorrow anytime you want, turn right around and write a call, the same one, for next week or the week after. So if you're sitting on a 105 call on GameStop, you buy it back and you write a 105 for next Friday or the Friday after that. And that buys you another week to 2 weeks at the same level, mind you, but it will not cost you more. It shouldn't cost you more because you are buying back the early contract and writing a longer one. You might even be a little ahead. It'll help with the bid-ask spread anyway. Keep an eye on that and try to be a stink buyer and a stink seller on these, of course. Just mentioning it, 125.50 on 125.33 on GameStop, 125.33 up 104. We're at 18.99 on AMC. We're up a nickel. So we get these little jumps and then we piddle back, a little jump and we piddle back. The Dow down 431, S&P down 65, and NASDAQ down 211 right now. The Fed's Bullard, one of the governors, backs aggressive rate hike path, starting with a 50 basis point move in March. He wants to start right now with a half a point increase in March. Let's get it going. Let's not dilly-dally. Just boom, hit it right now. And in April, let's do another one. And that's a point. Now we might ease up with a quarter point every month or two from there. Let's just get on with it, is what I think his thinking is. There it is. Opinion here. If your job doesn't give you purposeful work, you owe it to yourself to join the Great Reshuffle. And this is happening millions of times over per month, where people are quitting and going elsewhere. They're either joining another firm entirely, or they are turning themselves into self-employed contractors. And they are negotiating 10, 15, and 20-hour a week retainer deals, where you might say to a company, I will guarantee you 20 hours a week of my time, 4 hours a day, from say 8 in the morning till noon. I'll give you 8 till noon, 5 days a week, for a set amount per hour, guaranteed. And whether they give you 20 hours or not, they pay you, because you're blocking off the time. And it might well be that you say it's $40 an hour or $50 an hour. It's $200 a day. It's $1,000 a week, payable every 2 weeks. And every 2 weeks you give them an invoice for anything over that. And so you provide them with an invoice saying thank you for the $2,000, and oh, by the way, you owe me another $700 for the extra hours I gave you in the last 2 weeks. And you might do that. And a lot of folks have gone to this kind of a method where they've gone to 2 or 3 or 4 entities and they've cobblestoned together 20 to 60-hour work weeks, depending on what you want and how you want it. And some of it is on a retainer basis, where you have a guaranteed retainer of so much money per month coming in, whether you're working or not. And this gives the employer access to your talents without having to worry about losing you to somebody else in the meantime. Because what can happen if they don't put you on a retainer, company number 5 comes along and says, well, we'd like to put you on a retainer for 20 hours a week and we'll pay you $75 an hour. Well, why would you work for company number 1 if they won't give you a guaranteed retainer and they want to pay you $40 an hour? Forget these guys. Go over here. Remember, once you've got a retainer for so many hours, if you've decided that 20 hours a week are going to be locked in, and the rest of the hours are going to be just freelance, whatever comes your way, But someone comes to you and says, I'd like to hire you for a 20-hour retainer, and they're offering you, $40 an hour, and you agree to that, but it might only be a 1 month at a time contract or a 2 month at a time contract, 3 month at a time contract. Company number two comes along a couple of weeks later and says, "Yeah, I really like your work. You've been working for us on the side here, 10 hours there. We'd like to put you on a retainer. You might negotiate a deal that says, I'll give you 20 hours a week starting next month because I have a contract ending. But my rate is," and then you quote them $10, $15 an hour more, because what have you got to lose? You got $40 baked in on this guy. You offer yourself at 50 or 60 an hour on to these guys. They might just say, we'll take that deal. We will pay a premium to get you. They don't know what you're getting paid already. They only know what they've been paying you already. But you might up your retainer by 10, $20 an hour. And all of a sudden, 20 hours a week is bringing you, $200 to $400 a week more than it was before. The first group of guys now are reduced to, I can only give you 10 hours a week when I have it. They go, well, how come we can't have a retainer? Oh, I upped my rate, and oh yeah, we can't pay more. Well, too bad. Of course, obviously, if you're getting $60 an hour on your 20-hour retainer, you might be able to be in a position to say to anyone else that wants to hire you that your rate is $75 an hour for anything less than 20 hours a week. So if someone wants you for a 4-hour job or a 20-hour commitment for the next couple of weeks, you're 75 an hour, because those who guarantee you a set rate every week, they get the best deal. After that, you pay a premium. That's fair in love and war, of course. Volume discounts. What's wrong with that? Nothing is wrong with that. By the way, we're only up 62 cents on GameStop. The Dow is down 492 again. We're dropping again to 500. We're down 500 on the Dow. Boom, just went down. So GameStop now only up 61 cents and falling. Anyway, there you go. And that's what people are doing with their lives. They're making these moves so that this great revolution that's going on. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. People are finding ways to get $5 an hour more, $10 an hour more, $20 an hour more than they thought they could ever get. They incorporate themselves, and now they hire themselves out as a corporation. They get way more money per hour as a corporation. There's some really neat stuff going on out there. Very interesting. We're only up 52 cents on GameStop. 124.81 now on GameStop. We're at 18.88, down 7 on AMC. AMC is negative. And GameStop is right behind them. The Dow down 483. S&P is down 70. NASDAQ is down 234 and is now 1.62% lower. There you go. Drops is saying to Credit Savage, those cardboard boxes under the bridge, they're cheap. You can get they're easy. Fadigan is saying, I'm number 103, buddy. Sean and Wendy, we are live. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. Our gas was $3.45 yesterday, down to $3.36 today. Yesterday it was raised twice. What a 24 hours. That's crazy. Credit Savage just gave it another week, and once that fourth week begins, those options in the IV crush starts to double per day. It's a beautiful thing. March 18 seems to have lots of OI everywhere. Hobos have some of the best barbecue rat recipes. I miss January. That was a bargoon month. Alberto, the Credit Savage. That's the way. Let's see. Credit Savage saying drops. This is nonsense. Where have you heard that one? Cardboard boxes under the Golden Gate Bridge are going for 150 grand right now. Expensive real estate, man. Alberto, 150. I'm buying. Is it a corrugated box? Alberto wants to know. Mentats, that's 150 with 4 roommates. We're loving this. Pretty sure the boxes are from Amazon, so no. Let's see. GameStop's going to have a hard week next week, says Scott. GameStop is now negative. It's down 9 cents to 124.20. AMC down 21 pennies, and the Dow is down to 520, 528 negative on the Dow now. We're going negative. This is true to you, Uncle. I was offered a $50 an hour job a week or two ago, and I declined after crunching numbers. And with childcare, travel, gas, and meals, I'd clear $1,000 a month. Rather be at home with the kids. How about that? Isn't that something? Credit Savage. I'd rather stay at home and save $3,500 a month in childcare plus around $500 in gas and meals to make around $5 grand a month by trading and watching Uncle Bruce and spending the home time with the children. There is one of the upsides of doing this full time. GameStop now down 28 cents to 124.01 as we are moving into some resistance here on GameStop. We're down now 520 on the Dow. AMC is at 1868, down 26 cents. GameStop down 28 cents, 124.01. Let's see what else is going on. We're down 24 on SoFi to 1262. We're Rocket Labs up a nickel. The Dow's down 523.91. We've got Matterport down 19. We have Emmy up 11. Spire up 16. ATIP down 23. SmartRent up 18. Sixtera down 23 cents. So it's negatory here. 124.15 on GameStop, down 14 cents at the moment. I just want to say the word is shrinkage. That's what I want to say. This is the way, Chris Savage. This is the way. You do the math, and you figure out what don't you spend, what are you not spending money on if you don't go to work. It's shocking. It is shocking for people to figure it out, especially on a pre-tax, after-tax basis. They really realize, oh my God, it's unbelievable. I can't afford to go to work. No way. I'm better off doing this. Better off either trading with Bruce or writing contracts or working from home on some kind of retainer deal as a consultant, as just a freelance entity. I'm way better doing this, and I can name my price. And you figure out what you used to get paid at your office, but don't forget, when you do that, when you do figure out what you got paid at your office, you have to add all the perks they gave you, if there were perks, like healthcare premium participation. Maybe you paid half, they paid half. You got to figure out what kind of savings plan they had. Any other benefits that the firm offered, you have to add that to your gross salary, divide it by maybe 37 and a half hours a week or 40 hours a week, whatever the official work week was, and come up with an hourly rate that they used to pay you before taxes and deductions, the gross amount. Then figure out if you're going to be a freelancer exclusive to an entity for a 10, 20, 25 hour, whatever commitment, whether it's even a 40-hour commitment, you may want to charge a premium to that, because remember, you were underpaid over there. Don't forget that. The other thing you can do too is understand what would it have cost your firm to hire a temporary employee from a temp agency to take your spot. Think about that. Some of you out there know that you were paid $38 an hour with your wages and stuff, but when they hired a temp, they were paying $60 an hour or $55 or whatever that number was. That's your quote. That is now your quote. You are a temp, and you're charging temp wages for whatever hours you can get. If you can make double the money but work half the time, you make just as much money as you did before in half the hours at home. Think about how beneficial that can be for the soul. GameStop, 123.90, down 39 cents at the moment. AMC, 1868, down 26. The Dow down 511.97. We are lower at the moment on some of our stocks. Let's see. Let's go. Alberto, Chris, that's amazing. I wish I had the option before my kids became of age. Unfortunately, I was a single dad. Kent, the credit savage, good for you. We made a similar decision for our kids' golf. Finding Uncle Bruce and having this extra income is helping to finance the kids' dream. Dr. G, up 20% on those 120 GameStop puts. Right on, buddy. Way to go now. Free coffee, too. Drops. Been a freelancer for 20 years now. I know. Awesome credit. And Kent, my kids are toddlers, and I'm looking forward to retiring in 7 years and not having to return to work thanks to this knowledge. Drops. Laugh about that. They can't hire a temp to do what I do for my clients. There's that, too. Whoa, how long have you been live, Uncle Bruce? I've missed it. I've been on for an hour. Again, it came on an hour early today, Bobby. They will try. We're at 123.23 on GameStop, down $1.06 now. The Dow's off 534. AMC is down 33 cents. Make that 35 now on AMC. The GameStop down 94 cents. 123.35. Selling is coming in now on some stocks. We're red. We're down 2 on Rocket Lab. We're down 43 on SoFi. Down 94 on GameStop. Down 30 on AMC. Down 20 on Matterport. ME is up 9. Spire's up 16. We're down 24 on ATIP. SmartRent up 15. Sextera down 23. Everything else is red. Vanek is off $7. Home Depot down 960. IBM down 289. Microsoft down $9. Apple down 3.5. Goldman down 373. Cisco down 129. Facebook down 350. Amazon off 46.60. Tesla down $20.77. Google down 53. Bed Bath Beyond down 74. BlackBerry down 5. We are red, 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 just all over the map, and it's now catching up finally to GameStop and AMC. GameStop reluctantly giving up 82 cents to 123.20. Now 109 negative, 109 negative, 123.20 on GameStop. Not wanting to do it, but it's finally doing it. AMC down 26 cents. Well, let's see what happens. Let's go. Thrilled. The Kent is saying thrilled that I'm writing on Goldman Sachs again. Golf tournaments are $300. That's before hotels and travel expenses. Yeah, there you go. This costs money to get this young man into a pro golfer. Absolutely. Coyote, gonna have to rewatch. Work coding has my brain fried, and I wish I'd been listening to you for an hour. I find it helpful when I'm working. Let's see. It's more vulnerable to work at home. No, it's more valuable to work at home, especially with children are in the picture. Me, I just want to be traveling in a pursuit of happiness without worrying about income. Let's see. Was there a reason you came on early? Sorry for the question. The reason was because the Dow took a real drop into the 400s very quickly, and I thought I'd go live to kind of cover this droppage. And I know a lot of you are talking about rolling over GameStop contracts, and I thought I'd be here for you. We're down 527 now on the Dow. GameStop 123.39 down 90. AMC down 28. Let's see. Uncle Bruce, rollover idea, 95's expiry tomorrow. Beach Boy, I've been talking about this a little bit here. You've got a couple of options. A simple option could well be where you buy back 95's, turn around and write contracts that are like a week or two out, and they're 95's or they're 100's. You're just basically writing the same thing with a new time frame to give the stock time to come to you. That's one option. Rather than buying 95's and then trying to write 120's for 4 months out or something like that. So one of the ways to go is look at the option chain and see if you can score 95's at around book value, keeping an eye on the GameStop in the meantime here. We have 58 minutes to go as the market hopefully keeps dropping. We're now 555 lower on the Dow, so there's more pressure on this market. So if these 95's get cheaper, which obviously they will if the stock would just cooperate and go down, if you can move into 95's or 100's for next week, think of that. Another thing to think about is what you sold the 95's for is your starting credit. You're buying them back, okay? Take the starting credit out of that price, that what you're paying for them. In other words, what are you paying out of pocket to get these? And look for calls for that price. And that'll keep the range much closer in. Time-wise, you might be down to a month or 6 weeks rather than 3 or 4 months out. I'm just throwing and spitballing stuff at you because the shares have had a run. We hit 131 today, 131.78. We're now 123.54. We've come back 8. We haven't had a bad day today, and that's interesting to see. But if you can buy more time where you already have the others that are good till next Friday, you can move these to next Friday or the week after with not a lot of economic impact. That might be the way to go, rather than writing a call now for 3 months out and a 125 exercise price or a 130 or something like that. I would rather you give yourself more time to let this stock back off, because we're down $1 at this point, which is not enough in my opinion. I hope that helps. I'll throw that at you. Dr. G, because a bunch of us have in the money GameStop calls and he knows we need to buy him back. I'm number 137. Coyote says, I cut a lot of grass and I did a lot of roofing with my high school to pay for lacrosse tournaments and trips. I know that pain, Rob, and we appreciate it, buddy. Cindy, the range for a firm was a high of 83.15 and the low 56.71 and falling. Yikes. Joanna saying hi there. Mentats, Coyote, that sounds fun. I also code and watch Uncle Bruce from home. Coyote, thank you, Bruce, for this. Thank you for the overtime and my questions. Thank you, Coyote, for the donation. I appreciate it. Not a bad life, man. Mantat says Coyote. Savior saying, someone asked me for a pullback on the market. I deliver a pullback to you. How about that? Thank you, Savior. We appreciate it. Coyote, that is the way. Coyote saying to Alberto, this is the way. SoFi stink is getting closer, says Bobby. 12.51 on the stock. Those $15 contracts are probably backing off. Way to go, you guys. Drops. Saber, can I confess and go to heaven with you, laughing out loud? Who made the sauce, asks Alberto. Rob, if you sold 95s for 5 and you have to pay 28 now, you're putting in 23. So look at 23 covered calls or more. You'll be able to get a higher strike or closer in time, right? Yes, that's exactly right. Dr. G. Beach Boy, I'm thinking to let them sleep in the inflation data and buy them back tomorrow. Aurora, I rolled over my 105 GameStop expiring tomorrow by increasing the strike only by 5 and going out only 3 weeks. There you go. Dan, you guys are so lucky. I want to learn options from Uncle Bruce, but since I'm a refugee in the Netherlands, I'm not allowed to trade until I have the nationality. Amazing. DQ, Mike's $13 SoFis are all good now. Rob, Dr. G, he can't tomorrow. His broker doesn't allow options trading on Fridays, unfortunately. Hector, why does it feel like the market is closing? We have 54 minutes to go. Nick, I am thumbs up number 157. Thank you, Nick, for being here. I'm hoping you're doing okay on your Peloton. I know that Peloton right now is 38.03 down 74. Hit a low today of 36.40. I don't know if you covered or not, but I know you're watching it very closely. Let's see. Yeah, it's an Israel thing. That's right, Rob. That's exactly what it is for Beach Boy. Let's go. DQ is saying, Michael, my 1250s are fine, and my Cisco's are fine. And we got a 163 thumbs ups. Nick Ungerbus, what is it? It was going up Peloton. It's not giving up. Crazy manipulation. So you haven't bought back yet. Now I get it. Keep an eye, my friend. Let's see if we can only get past 120. Rob is thinking. I feel like we'll drop below 110 real quick. 123.61 on GameStop, down 68 cents. AMC at 1868, down 26. The Dow down 496. We're down 74 on S&P. We're down 268.3 on NASDAQ. And NASDAQ is down 1.8% again, which is the low earlier today. We were down 1.8%, then only down 1.4. Now we're down 1.8 again. We're falling. We're going further down here. Scott, my Cisco's breathing easy at 57. Nick, I need to go below 35. That's what I want. Yippee, Kai, yay. Damn, then you got a front row seat. Excellent teacher, and you can soak it up. Take a lot of notes, my friend. DQ, although the market sucks today, it's allowing me to dodge some bullets. There you go. We're down 500 on the Dow. Rocket Lab is up 1 penny. SoFi down 36 cents, make it 38 at 12.48. GameStop 123.40 down 89. AMC down 27 cents to 18.67. Matterport down 21 to 8.70. ME up 7 cents. Spire's up 14. ATIP down 20. Smart Rent up 17. Sextera down 18 at the moment. That's where we're at on this market. GameStop 123.41, looking for a pullback. We're not getting any of note. With 52 minutes to go, GameStop is hanging around quite well. 3.23 million volume, nothing great, but it's at 123.59, down 70 cents at this moment in time. If this Dow wants to take a dump in this last hour, and it could, I'm not saying it will, but it could, then it will take a lot of stock with it. We'll see how this plays out. Lots watching here. Any thoughts on writing a GameStop 120 for expiry tomorrow? What do you think about that? I don't know. I don't know. I'll put it to you this way. You're getting book value. right now. You're getting some premium, but I don't know how much that is. You want premium. If you're getting just as much premium to write a 124 or 125, you might go that way. On the other hand, you could write a 120 for next Friday, take a fat premium with that 374 book value. And if it does go to 118, 116, you're laughing anytime between now and then. Wants to go higher, you'll roll over. Sit to the Savior, to be honest, it seems like they're having more fun in hell, though. That's what I think's going on. Anyway, any reason for the drop in the Dow? Worries of aggressive rate increases by the Fed sooner rather than later. Those are the reasons. There it is. Boy, oh boy, what's going on here? Inflation fears as well. Let's go. Mallow, I'm thumbs up number 169. Drops, not going to lie, bought cheap stock with another account and sold a lot for pennies, like 35, 50 cents on the dollar in volume, and made money from January. Frumler, I'm number 170 on that thumbs up meter, Bruce. Alberto, drops. I do that all day with MGNA. Only penny stock I mess with. There you go. Where are we at now? 124.15, down 14 cents on GameStop. AMC down 24 cents. The Dow down 480. GameStop now down 9 cents. It's reluctant to go lower. It really is. It's reluctant to go lower. We've got a 1.75% drop on the Nasdaq, 1.54 S&P, and 1.33 on the Dow. That's where we're at right here, right now. Let's see. Chris, there's Uncle Bruce. I remember when I used to hate red days and felt so sheepish when it would go up 5% in a day and 6% drops after hours. Now I totally love these days thanks to you. Gracias, Uncle. Now I average down with premiums. There you go, my friend. You know what you're doing here. TF, Uncle Bruce in plain English, how bad is this really? Just a nothing burger, or will we see bigger corrections? Look, I've been sitting here watching this Dow flirt with 500 something dollar down dips here and stop. And I've been sitting here wondering, is this going to drop 800 points today or what? Are we going to get an 800 point drop? We're not getting it. That's a good sign for the market as a whole, that we're not getting an 800 point drop today on a day where the inflation number was terrible and Fed governors are talking rate hikes. Now, maybe tomorrow it'll be worse. Maybe there'll be more talk of aggressive rate hikes and it'll have the effect, but not yet. GameStop's up 49 cents, by the way, 124.78. So that's how I see it. But I'll tell you, in an hour, in 15 minutes, we could drop 300 points. So all bets are off. I do not know. Drops is saying, Alberto, learned a long time ago, don't stack your cash in one place. Same with clients. A Scole spread on GameStop keeps going up 50 cents. Coyote, red days was the worst. Those are the worst days. Now we drink champagne when they go down. Let's see. Jennifer, Uncle Bruce, I bought back my my Peloton this AM for a small profit. I'd like to write again, but at a closer date and strike. What are your suggestions? So Peloton is now at 3803. So, if you can write a call for next Friday, something in the 3750 range, see if you can get a decent premium, like right at the money, write something at the money and dare the stock to take you out, go higher on you. That might be the way to go. Maybe the week after, you could look as high as a 40, if that's close enough for you. A couple of thoughts there. I don't know what they're going for because I'm not looking at the options. So, 124.33 on GameStop, up 4 cents. AMC down 11. He's still the illest. I don't know what that means. Alberto, absolute moment of the finale. Give me chills. Okay. Let's go. I'm not sure what people are talking about, so I'll just move on. The Dow is down 438. S&P 67.5. Nasdaq down 241. Oil up 17 cents. Nothing great. Duncan, good afternoon. Simpletons. Bobby, gotta break out the Cat Stevens for Uncle Bruce. Credit Savage, yeah, baby. Just call me 50 cents because that's the number I look for in stocks to jump before I buy back. Covered calls, 50-cent, baby. Alberto's laughing. Let's see. And Scott is saying, when the stocks run, we're on a stroll. We ain't rock because we can roll. How about that? Spire, still green, though. What a champ. Good afternoon, everybody from Nacho Concern. Thumbs up number 174. Thank you for being here. And the thumbs up. Thank you. 124.11 down 18 cents now on GameStop. We've gone negative for what, the fifth, sixth time today. The Dow down 454. We have 46 minutes to go in the day here as we are watching these markets getting hit today. We're going to see if this affects our GameStop AMC very much. They're hanging right in there. They're not giving up much ground. Look at the Rocket Lab, was just unchanged a second ago, now down a penny. We don't have a massive red day on these growth stocks that we follow, and GameStop has been reluctant to give up ground this afternoon. Rather interesting. Anyway, there you go. Okay, there we are. 124.04 on GameStop, down 25 cents. And AMC 1886 down 9. Thank you, everyone, for thumbs up so far. We have 179 thumbs ups here already. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Let's see. Let's go here. Yeah. Bingo. Hang on one second. And we'll do that. There we go. Alrighty. There's a little message from my friend there, and keep an eye on where we're at here. Let's go. Come on down, GameStop. Entered my orders to buy back. Let's see. Red tape is starting on GameStop. Well, we're up 3 and we're down 9 on AMC. The Dow down 424. Let's see what happens. Mobley, interesting day with GameStop and Spire. Speaking of ME, any thoughts on earnings today? No thoughts. We're open to seeing what happens. We're up 8 cents on ME at 508. Still up 17 on Spire, 323. Those guys are doing well. They're performing very nicely. But I have no thoughts. I don't know. It is ironic. Nick is saying that on the long side of GameStop, you want the stock to go up, but when we write cover calls, we want it to go down. Isn't it funny? Who feels alive with ME earnings on the horizon? Let's go. Drops. You wheezy on doing options right now. I'm really wheezy about it. The Dow down 446, coming into the last 43 minutes now, down 454. Rocket Lab down 3 cents. SoFi down 27. GameStop is off 19 to 124.10. AMC off 12 cents. Matterport off 14. We are not giving up ground willingly today. That is for sure. GameStop down a penny. I mean, it's just not giving it up. It doesn't want to give it up. So there's obviously some sort of buying pressure here on GameStop. There's someone accumulating stock, I guess, because the stock is reluctant to cough up ground unless the Dow and these indexes really take a 200 or 300 point, drilling down here. I don't know. We're down 470 on the Dow right now. We've been down 500 a couple of times on the Dow. The low here is at 35,207. We're at 35,303. And we've been down 560 on the Dow, and the GameStop isn't giving up ground. Quite interesting how this is working out. But I'll tell you, the chart on the Dow is definitely down on every subsequent recovery, a lower low. Will it break? That's the question. And it's not the leader of the down dip. It's the NASDAQ down 1.7%. and it hasn't dropped below 1.85 all day. Really, it hasn't really given us a huge dump off. We have to get one to, I think, affect the Dow. We're down 485 right now. GameStop down 56 cents, 123.73, but only 56 cents. Hector, Uncle Bruce Time is our friend. Thanks for the extra hour of guidance. You got it. Drops Austin. Yep. Hope ME Dark Horse comes through. Let's see. L2 showing a dump of GameStop coming. Definitely weighted to the sell side, says Dr. G. GameStop. Alberta Reddit controlling GameStop. I try to stay away from Reddit, but I'm a weak idiot. Oh man, oh man. We're at 1260 on SoFi down 26. GameStop 123.63 down 66. AMC 1879 now down 15. We're down 482 on the Dow and 255 on the Nasdaq, 1.76%. All righty. Okay, the Dow down 471. Austin says, hey, what if ME cures cancer on this earnings release? And our shares go to 2,000. I can dream, can't I? Can't I dream? Let's see. Bid ask Beach Boy 27.65 to 29.95. Fill it up, girl. 27.90 is all I want. There you have it. That's the catch right there. Yep, you're looking for a drop. Yeah, you need about $1.25 from here. To 123, you need about 122, and you'll be in the hood. You'll be awful close. Well, you're close. You're within $1. Yeah, you're right. You're right there. If it comes to you, exactly. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We sell dreams here, says Bobby. All right. All right. What else is going on here? Lots of folks talking to each other here. We're off 504 on the Dow. We've just broken 500 again. And GameStop down 84 now to 123.45. AMC is down 19 cents to 18.74. Okay. We're 506 on the downside for the Dow. We're down, looks like 74 on S&P and 261 on NASDAQ. Now down 522 on the Dow. Another dip just came in. We're down 84 cents on GameStop, 123.45. So those 95s are worth, what is it, 28.45? Is that, am I right? I'm having trouble getting my head around this. 28.52 is what they're worth. 28.52 is their book value at the moment. Okay. Yeah, you're right in there, buddy. You're right in there. Right in there. The stock just needs to come down a little more. Down 77 cents to 123.52. So, yeah, okay. AMC 1871 down 23. The Dow down 518. And NASDAQ down 270. NASDAQ's down 1.87%. That's towards the low of the day now. So we're pushing the low of the day again on NASDAQ. So we're going lower. Let's see what else is up here. Uncle Bruce, would you buy back 105s today, or would you wait until tomorrow? If you can wait till tomorrow, I'd wait till tomorrow. If you're able to. Stock's now down 107 on GameStop. So here we are, 123.22. A little more of weakness coming into the stock. Nice to see that. Maybe it'll pick up a little quicker here. Rob, 121 incoming. He thinks 123.11, and we're backing up a little bit now on GameStop. We're down 25 cents on AMC to 18.69. We're down 5.13 on the Dow, and we'll see if the selling accelerates. We still have 37 minutes to go too, so there can be more. But anyway, do you have a Discord, Uncle Bruce? There is a Discord page. I think you can find it if you go to my. I have a page on Reddit, Stock Markets with Bruce. There's a page there, and I think there's a link there to that disc, I think. But then again, I don't do anything, so I have nothing to do with it, so I have no idea, if it's active or what it does. T-Jack, hi Uncle Bruce, I'm number 195 on the thumbs up meter for you. GameStop has a very strong support at 121.70, I think. Well, we're 123.50 right now. Let's thank you for this. Let's keep an eye on that. Rob, what are you holding? Beach Boy, I am right in between the current bid and ask. I do not understand what's going on. It's probably because you are behind on your quote and it's not showing yet. That's all it is. You just look at the price of the stock and that'll tell you where you're at on the value. If you add $5 to that 23.50, 28.50 is the book value of that 95 contract. So you're trying to get it for lower than 28.50. That's what you need, the difference. You need a little dip from here. That's my hunch. Anyway, you got a stink bid, leave it in there. Rob thinks we might bounce to 124, but we may close under 120 on this thing the way it's going. Well, we still have 35 minutes. And DQ, I just added thumbs up number 200. Thank you, DQ. I appreciate that. Let's see. Larry has a link to it. Discord is semi-active, says Coyote. Let's see. Let's go. Okay. And Bobby, just curious if someone here is texting me. I'm not answering because I don't know the number for your information. And let's see. Uncle Bruce, I want to check out some market fireworks. Look at Affirm Holdings. It dropped from 82 to 50 in about 15 minutes because they leaked their earnings results in the tweet. Yuck. Drops. Got it, Uncle Bruce. Thanks on Reddit. Okay. Rob, Dr. G, yeah, unless you get a big drop in the next 35 minutes, I might consider closing it out with a small profit, says Rob. GameStop, 123.84, down 45 cents. The Dow down 474. We are down 266 on NASDAQ, 1.84%. Still dropping. Dow now down 483. GameStop down 67 cents. We just need a quick $15 drop on GameStop to make people feel a lot better. That's all we need. Nothing serious. Michael, it's coming from inside the house, Bobby. That's the problem with that call. Get out of the house. He's laughing. Nacho, I posted a URL for the Discord to Reddit for the PC version. Okay, sir. Very good. Again, I don't ever go there. I don't know what's ever said. I have no affiliation with anything on Discord. I don't do anything there. The Dow down 491. GameStop down 67 cents. 123.62. That's where we're at. Oh boy. I'll just throw the phone outside. No worries there, says Bobby. DQ, Bobby, it's you texting from the future trying to tell you when to close it out. That's what it is. Dr. G, Uncle Bruce, what's the worst trade you've ever made? The worst trade I've ever made. Boy, I don't want to think about that. Don't want to think about it. So I'm going to move on. I don't want to think about it. GameStop down 92, 123.37. Those 95s are worth 28.37 now. They're falling in price. 28.37, they're falling. The Dow is only down 463, and yet GameStop just pushed down a little lower. So we're jumping around here. Okay. Oh my. Bobby, joke's on me that I never listen to myself. I don't believe myself. I trust myself, but I don't believe myself. I think that's the motto right there. We're down at 32 minutes to go. Dr. G, you are a party pooper, you, Beach Boy, you see. Drops, laughing out loud. Dr. G, back in the old days when Kramer said bye, Adelphia. Rob, gotta go pick up the kid. Have a good close, folks. Good luck, Beach Boy, and to us all. Cindy, my worst trade was when I finally sold my 200,000 Doge when it hit 1 penny. Laugh out loud. Rob, let's go for a $25 drop. Yes, let's, shall we? 469 on the Dow right now. That's the drop there. 261 on NASDAQ, 72.5 on S&P. And GameStop is down 65 cents, and only 65 cents on the drop right now on GameStop. Will it go lower? I think we just did 123.36. I think we're down 93 cents now on GameStop. So it's a little lower, but not a lot, but a little. Okay. The Dow now just dropped 20 points, down 488. Okay. And we have 30 minutes left to go. What kind of shenanigans will we have on the Dow in the last 30 minutes? Do we drop 300 points from here before we come back 200 points? What happens with the Dow? I have no idea. 123.36 on GameStop. It's off 93 cents on a Dow down 496 day. Resistance to the downside, I would say 515 on the Dow now on the downside. The Dow is dropping quickly. We've just dropped 40 points in the last minute. GameStop 123.35, now down 94 cents. Those 95s are worth 28.35. They're dropping in price, but will GameStop give up some real estate here? That's the question. We're down 22 on AMC, down 527 on the Dow now. So we're down 532. That is 70 points in 2 minutes. Okay. Beach Boy says, thanks, Rob. I say replace Kramer with Uncle Bruce more reliable. Splitter, ouch. Cindy, that sounds awful. DQ, here, I'll sell covered calls on Dow. It'll recover 1,000 points. It drops. Splitter, no pain, no gain, laughing out loud. Still at 123.35, down 94 cents on GameStop. 533 point drop on the Dow, 290 point drop on NASDAQ, down a full 2%. We have had a drop on NASDAQ, which is taking the Dow down with it, along with the S&P. 290 point drop on NASDAQ stocks. GameStop 123.20, down $1.09. So those calls are now worth 28.20 as they are sinking in value ever so little. Those 95 calls that Beach Boy's trying to buy back. 123.04, down $1.25 on GameStop. 123.04 now, down $1.25. Okay, 28.04. We're down 122.73. We're down 156. So they're worth 27.70 now. 27.73 is the value of Beach Boy's calls that he's trying to buy back, and I think he's bidding in that neighborhood, if I'm not mistaken. I've forgotten what the bid was. It's here somewhere. Let's see. Where are we here, Beach Boy? I'm bidding. Let's say they're 27. I'm at 27.90 is where he's at, and they're worth 26.98. We're down 232. He's bidding more than what they're worth, so he's being generous. He might want to pull back his bid. 121.92 right now is where we're at. We're down 237 on GameStop right now. 121.92. GameStop is falling, and those calls should be dropping. Gabriel, they should be dropping. You're only worth 26.61 on those calls now. Okay. Let's see. 69 pennies away from the high, but never mind. I sold at 400. Trying to support the payment from my flat, but I don't expect to hit 3 next year. Don't know what that means. Nick, maybe tomorrow option expiration, every one of us can get out of the covered call trade. Look at that. VIX is up 20%. That's right, DQ. In the end, I learned that I'll close out all my stocks. Here we go. So who's holding GameStop from dropping? Beach Boy want to know. Drops could not cause a loss. Didn't equal 6% tax bracket increase. Rooting for you, Beach Boy. Alberta Beach Boy, I'm holding GameStop. I have no choice. I'm 500 shares average at 22.25. Beach Boy, I'm out. Here's a donation. I'm out. 122.22 down 208. Okay. All right, Beach Boy. Keep an eye on these and just see what you want to do. You may want to wait till Monday. I don't know. It's up to you. 122.22. You've got 110s to watch, so let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. The Dow's down 568. We're dropping here. We're down 317 on NASDAQ. So this is moving the markets lower. GameStop isn't dropping by itself. It's dropping because the big averages are dropping here. We'll see if this continues. We're down to 26 minutes to go, and the Dow is pushing 562 on the downside. Can it push a 600-point drop and go beyond that? Who knows? Way to go, Beach Boy. That's one thing done. That's done. Okay, that's done. 122.35 on GameStop, and for now, Beach Boy, you can just relax. If you're not doing the others trade at the moment, good move. Don't push it. Wait, and let's see if maybe on Monday, we'll see what the market gives us. If this stock wants to go higher, might not, then we'll deal with it, and you can write a 130 for next Friday and bring in $6-8, or the Friday after that bring in 10 and just piece it back that way. There's ways. Anyway, Cindy B, this week I wrote a GameStop cover call 123 for $410. I like this. Way to go, Cindy. I think you're ahead of the game right now. Way to go. 122.38 down 191 drops. Sent you a thank you. We'll say K on it. I just had it hit. Thank you so much. Where am I? Here we go. I got to go over here. It just came in. Thank you, Kay, for that. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Very, very, very generous. Thank you. Here we go. Loving it. It's this weakness at the close is tempting to write calls now. We're at 122.03 down 226 on the game. So 215 now. We're down at 122.14. The Dow's down 572. I would probably hold off writing on GameStop right now, just only because with this Dow as bad as it is, we may have a dead cat bounce rally tomorrow on the Dow for a little bit, maybe. And if GameStop pops a little bit, you're right into that strength. Who knows? I mean, it's up to you. 577 drop on the Dow, 331 on NASDAQ, 88 on S&P. Beach Boy, I'm not letting you off the hook that easy, Uncle Bruce. Any thoughts for the pre-market tomorrow? I can enter a limit on these guys. Yeah, I hear you, my friend, but I think you may want to wait until Monday. Just, the way these have not wanted to back off today, there's just something about it that's got me wondering what is up with this thing. If it doesn't want to give up on a 580-point down day, you don't want to give up more than $2, $2.50. What's up? Which could give you an opportunity to do a write on Monday for who knows what. I just don't know. I mean, the wildest gyrations. It goes down $10. Well, the 110s you'll buy them back. Wants to go up to 140. You'll write 150s on those 25s. Well, Beach Boy, I don't have an answer at this moment. I've got a stink bid of 15.25 on my 105 GameStop expiring tomorrow. There you go. That's a 120.25 price. We're at 122.04. There it is. He needs $2 ish, 180 something, and he's got it, or he's in the hood anyway. Right on IR Aaron. We'll see. GameStop 121.77 down 252. A little more weakness. AMC down 42 cents to 18.52. The Dow down 5.43. NASDAQ down 3.19. Bobby Boo ME down 2 cents. Beach Boy. Okay, gotcha. I'm going to wait here. Nick, Bruce, you're the man. What do you think of AMD/PayPal? Well, it's been rough, hasn't it? I don't have, I don't know them on the stock level intimately at all. So I have no references to give you. I couldn't tell you what they're trading at. I have no idea what their stock trades are. I know the symbols are there. I can get them, but no idea, my friend. I got nothing, man. I got nothing. It's not what I'm just not following it. GameStop down 229 to 122. AMC 1854 down 40. Dow Jones down 533 now. Rocket Lab down 21 to 1043. SoFi down 39 to 1246. Matterport at 862 down 28. ME at $5. Spire at 322 up 16. ATIP at 290 down 18. That's come back a little bit. Smart Rent down is now up 18 cents to 918. Sixtera down 12 cents right now. Wow, lots of movement. 547 on the Dow. We're down again. We're dropping again. GameStop 121.67 dropping. I'm liking the trend right on Spire right now. Says drops. Yeah, that Spire's looking good, isn't it? GameStop 121.67 down 262. ME conference call at 4:30 Eastern time. Beach Boy, iron, keep stinking. Cover your nose and go for it, dude. Just keep stinking it. Stink bidding at 121.68 on GameStop down 261 right now. Um, that's where we're at right here, and he's bidding 15.25. He needs what do we got? Where they're at they're 16.52 right now. And he's trying to get him for 15.25. So he still needs like $1.30 more, and he's in line for him. 121.57 down 272. Dow's down 547, and Nasdaq down 314. S&P down 85. Pressure at the end. We got 20 minutes to go. We have more downside available, easily down available if it happens. 121.60 down 269 on GameStop right now. Okay. Beach Boy, dude. Go for it, dude. Adventures with Duncan and Matterport dipping pretty good right now. 861 down 30. There's deals here and there for sure. Yeah, 533 downward pressure now on the Dow. Yep, traders on the bond market are now counting on a 1/2 point increase in the Fed's rate for March. They're absolutely thinking for it. Bruce, are you sticking around for ME at 4:30, or is it the prelude for tomorrow's golden time? I'm probably going to stick around for the earnings that'll come out shortly after the close. I don't know if I'll be around for the conference call, but I'll be around for the earnings. DQ, Uncle Bruce, Cisco, 55.50s that expire tomorrow, still have 12 cents of value. Let them ride or close them out before the bell. What should I do? Cisco is now 54.95 down $1.34, and they're still sitting at 12 cents. The 55.50, so they have no value at all. They're out of the money. You can buy them out anytime you want and just be done with it. And then if they have a little run up tomorrow, you might start writing next week's. Do that. Scott Coleman, thank you so much, Scott, for that PayPal donation. It just clicked through clear here. I just saw it. Thank you so much. Aaron, it was 1850 earlier. I've been dropping it as it falls, buying that callback. You've been dropping the way to go. It's what you got to do. Why pay 18 when you can buy 15 or less? GameStop 121.23 down 306. Yeah, the 105s are now worth 16.25, and that stock is off 304. The Dow's down 577. Finally coming your way. Why not? TJack, GameStop just broke support. Should come down now to 118. That's the next level, says TJack. It just broke the 121 support level. 121.22. Well, we'll see. Watch that. Credit, I don't think people have fully digested these CPI numbers. Oh, and just you wait for the minutes of the January Fed meeting are read, and then it'll really sink in. Then we have the Fed hiking 50 basis points. There you go. Duncan, how's it going? DQ. How's Anti-PC doing? Is she around anywhere? I haven't seen Anti-PC. We're down 587 on the, we're down 594 on the Dow. We're going for a 600-point drop with 17 minutes to go. GameStop down 299, 121.30. We're dropping. The Dow's going to drop 600 here. We're down 340 on NASDAQ, down 2.3% on NASDAQ. Yep, there it is, 600-point drop on the Dow. It's official. We've hit a 600-point drop now. Spire holding half of the gains today. DQ, Duncan been getting lucky with stink bids today. $600 drop on the Dow. GameStop down $3 to 121.28. AMC 1840 down 54 cents. Keep adjusting your stink bids accordingly, people. Make it come to you, not the other way around. Very good. Down 284 on GameStop, and we're down 580 right now on the Dow. We are really off here. Yep, yep. Microsoft and Amgen are taking the big hit today, apparently. And we're down now 22% on the VIX. We're up 22% on the VIX to 2440, so that is negative. Russell down 28 points, 1.3%. It's the best performer. The Nasdaq down 2.29, the Dow off 1.65, S&P down 1.97. This is where we're at right now, you guys. Lots of stuff going on here. Ooh-wee. There you go. Yeah. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. The 10-year. Let's see what we have here. That's that. Hang on. What are we at there? Crypto. Uh, the 10-year is 2.045. So that's up quite a bit. And Germany is up. Japan is higher. The UK is at 1.52 now. And over in, I think the Swiss franc 0.75, if I'm not mistaken, that might be it. All right, back to here and over to here. We're down 597 on the Dow, and GameStop down 295 to 121.34. DQ, I closed my GameStop 150 puts at the peak. My buyback is still the low purchase of the day. Right on. And yippee-ki-yay, wow, Uncle Bruce called it again on the Dow drop. Scully, GameStop is testing a comeback on the RSI. Bama Babe, what a day today. 604 on the Dow right now is the negative number. 91 on S&P and 333 on NASDAQ, and that might be late. 339 on NASDAQ, 611 on the Dow, 94 on S&P, 121.34 on GameStop, down 295, a reluctant 295 drop on GameStop. AMC 1831 down 63 cents after hitting a high today of 2096. Volume on GameStop 94.3 million, and it's down on the day. What does that tell you? Oh my goodness, that is something. I'm amazed that GameStop is even off only $3. I'm amazed it's doing that well. The Dow down 618 now. It can go 650, 700. It could. We've got 14 minutes left. I don't know. There may be a late rally, but there may be a late drop off. I don't know. Dan, Uncle Bruce, why the bond market is going to the moon with a 75% higher? It's not. It's not going higher. Scully, never mind. Marco, Uncle Bruce, I'm still short 2 Goldman Sachs 370s for tomorrow. I'm thinking about buying them back for really cheap. Right now, they're 192 to 238. What do you think? $2 is way too much, right? Put in a bid in there at 193. Just be the best buyer at 193. If a market sell order comes in, they have to hit you. Don't be chasing that. Just put in a buy order at 193, 1 penny higher. GW, I rolled my 105 GameStop covered calls expiring this Friday over to 115s expiring Feb 25th. Do you think it'll be better to just buy the 115 covered calls back with this dip, or let it decay more and buy later? 121.28 on the stock, down $3. So they've hopefully you were able to do this, and they've already dropped a little bit. I don't know. We're down 630 on the Dow. We're I don't like how GameStop is performing on this down dip in a way, but in a way I like it. I mean, I like how GameStop is not giving up ground. This is down 250. It's not giving it up. You may want to cover them and buy them out and just sit on the sidelines, and maybe the stock pops $8 tomorrow or $10 to 130 again. Maybe go to 133. You might write 135s for next week Friday. Maybe that's what you'll end up doing. There's we're off, but we're not off a lot. Isn't it amazing? I wrote 115s when GameStop was like 125, so I'd get like $4 or $5. Yeah, you might want to grab it. Maybe take it, grab that profit, lock it in, and then wait till tomorrow and see what happens next. Anyway, Great Gig 42 got assigned on a GameStop covered call. Then I sold a put for $8, bought it back for $1. Do I keep selling puts until assigned again? Didn't mean to wheel, but seems like a decent way to make money when it bounces around. Your call is as good as mine. Right now at 121.44, down 285. It's just not going lower. like it doesn't want to do that. And we're down 649 on the Dow, man. Why isn't this stock down $15 a share? We're down 656 on the Dow. I don't know. I don't know if puts are the way to go right now. Mirko, they are out of money just this second. If you're writing a put, of course, if you're writing, pardon me, if you're writing a put, great gig, forgive me. If you're going to write a put, you're looking for a higher move. So fair enough. Go out there, write a put. Yeah, take premium and ride an up wave if it's going to give it to you for sure. Yeah, I hear you there. We're good. I thought you were long a put, but you're short. Way to go. Okay, 121.38 down 291. 644 drop on the Dow. My goodness. 361 drop on NASDAQ. Down 2.5%. We're down 100 points on the S&P. This is a sell-off. GameStop down 255. Not giving it up. Very interesting. And we're down 65 in AMC to 1829. That is a real interesting day. Matterport down to 849. ME 499 down a penny. Spire holding a 15-cent gain, not giving it up. No way. Smart Rand up 14, 914, not giving it up either. Very interesting day. Down 650 on the Dow Jones right now. 366 on NASDAQ. Wow, what a day. What an amazing day. We are at 10 minutes to go for the Dow, for the market to shut it down. We're down 661 on the Dow. We might go down 700. We're off 354 on the NASDAQ. Wow, what a run. We're only down 281 on GameStop. Amazing. Okay. Oh my, oh my. In any event, let's see what's going on. Okay, 121.76 down 253 on GameStop. AMC down 61. The Dow off 646. What a day. I hate that the market is down, says Mama Babe, but I bought back all my covered calls for a profit today. Except GameStop, of course. I have 110 expiring February 18. My arms are crossed, and I'm just sitting back. Exactly what you should do. That's exactly what it is. Just sit back and dare the stock to keep doing this. Coyote, Bama Babe, same here. I'm doing the same thing. Wavy Green, I can't decide if I bag back my 105 covered call now and roll or wait until tomorrow, see if it gets hammered down. But, man, I think it wants to take off. Well, you're in your mind, you've got a rollover in mind. So, if it wants to go up $5 tomorrow, then you do a rollover there. Goes down $5 tomorrow, you'll do a rollover there. 122.23 down $2. I don't know. Charlie, often it seems GameStop dumps on Friday. I have lost profits by buying back too soon. Patience, the clock is ticking. And Wavy Gravy, a.k.a. I'm scared. I just sit tight, Wavy. Just sit tight. You don't have to make a move until tomorrow. Don't make a move. Hector, Obama Babe, same here. You got all morning tomorrow. We'll see what gives. Ken, Coyote, Obama Babe, me too. Yeah, just sit tight. Just let's just see. 568 on the Dow now. Little recovery here. We're down 175 on GameStop. We'll see what happens. Overnight, we may have a sell-off into the market. We have a pre-market sell-off coming in on GameStop tomorrow. We might be sitting at 114 first thing in the morning, 113. We'll see what gives. Yeah, Coyote, bi-weekly cover call writer gang, rise up. All right, down 590 on the Dow here. Wait, Wavy Gravy is freaking out? I haven't heard that before. I've never heard that before. 250 at 12:53. We have 7 minutes to go. 3:53 on the East Coast time. We have 7 minutes left in our day. We're down 598 again on the Dow. Another wave of selling is coming in. So let's see. $122.31 on the GameStop. Down 198. Okay. So who recommended yesterday to roll? Thank you, says Ben. Let's see. 122.63 down 166 on GameStop. The high today was 131.78. So this is $9 below the high of the day. So it's come back. Absolutely. A lot of you were looking at, options that were $25 in the money, the 105s. They were 25, 26 in the money. They're down to 17 now. And we'll see if there's more pressure on it tomorrow. You bet. Expiry from East tomorrow, but waiting until tomorrow still applies with this stock. Never know what it'll do. That's true, Wavy. It's true. You never know, but the odds are, possibly lower here. We're down 206 now to 122.23. We've had a good week, and profit taking can be had. We're down 608 on the Dow now. We're coming down in the last 6 minutes again. We're down 337 on NASDAQ, 2.33% drop on NASDAQ, 1.68% drop on the Dow. And Silka, I put in a stink bid to buy the call, my GameStop at below the bid price just to see, and it filled almost instantly. Then I wrote a call for next week at $1 over the bid, and it filled as well. Why the face? How about that? What the hey? Why the hey? What? That's amazing, Silka. Way to go. Stink bids and stink offers can be your best friend, absolutely, and can make you hundreds and thousands of dollars more. 123 on GameStop, down $1.29. The Dow down 530. Big recovery, in points, but it does what it does. Okay. Man, oh man, Family Garden legend, a wavy gravy, Dr. G. You should know sometimes the doctor gets sick. We're at 501 on the downside for the Dow. Bit of a recovery now, 489. GameStop down 141 to 122.88. AMC down 35 cents to 860. So we have a little uptick coming here in the market at the end here with now 4 minutes to go. I'm praying to the porcelain god, says Dr. G. Down 490 on the Dow right now. Rocket Lab 1028 down 36. SoFi down 42 cents to 1244. GameStop down 141 to 122.88. AMC down 35 to 1859. Matterport down 37 cents to 854. ME unchanged at 5. Spire up 17.5 to 323.5. ATIP 289.5 up, down 19 cents. Smart Rent up 18 cents to 918. Xterra is down only 7 cents to 11.91. It's coming back. Robinhood down 39 cents. Vanik down 8.12. Home Depot down 9.21. IBM down 2.51. Microsoft down 8.55. Apple down 4.18. Goldman down 3.42. Cisco down 133, Meta, Facebook down 377, Amazon down 38.60, Tesla down $29, Google down 56.80, Bed Bath Beyond down 86 cents, and BlackBerry down 15, Royal Caribbean down 17 centinos. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. My goodness, what a crazy, crazy day. Moderna down 368. Holy moly macaroni. We're down 523 on the Dow with 3 minutes to go. Let's see. Nibbling a few Apple shares at 171.75. Zed, I could not handle it. I bought back my 101 at $22. Now we roll? Nope, I wouldn't roll right now. I would wait until tomorrow. The stock may have an up opening, and you want to roll in an up opening. It might open down a bit tomorrow morning. Let it open down. Let's see what it's made of. And if it does a turnaround and goes up to 130, you might write a much higher contract, and you'll decide at that point which one to write. So just chill, Zed, chill. Breathe and relax. Pressure's off now, not to worry. Down 510 on the Dow right now. GameStop 122.72 down to 158. It's infuriating to see your stink bid is the best bid and not get filled. Make sure, though, to not let it be too high of a best bid. If that market is backing off, you back off that stink bid and say, I don't care. You had your chance, people. You didn't hit me. You got to hit me down here now. Play that game. Play that game. Play hard to get. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go. Bitcoin taking a dive. Even if ME tanks on earnings, the future of this company looks great, says the fun. Yeah. I did, but I sold close too soon. Made a quick 30% though, says Dr. G. I did make a flip on those puts and made money. GameStop 122.61 down 168. We have a minute to go. We're down 493 on the Dow. We're now 502 negative on the Dow, 79.9 on S&P, and 291 on NASDAQ. Oil up 25 cents a barrel. We're down to the last minute here. Good job, Zed. Good luck on the bid. Drops Dr. G. Even 10% is a score. Zed, this is why we call this group Chilling with Uncle Bruce. We're chilling. We're relaxing. No big deal. We'll deal with it tomorrow. Exactly. Relax and just let's see what happens tomorrow. The stock will tell us what to do. No worries. We're coming into the close right here. Down 507 on the Dow. Down 295 on S&P. Rock and roll, kids. That it is. 122.64 down 165 on the GameStop. Down 34 cents on AMC. ME is 4.99. Down a penny right now. Down 5.34 on the Dow. A little dip at the end on the Dow. 122.35 down 194 on GameStop. Too stinky today. We'll recommence the stink tomorrow. IR Aaron. There you go. It's really hard to chill sometimes, but you got to be disciplined. And there it is. There's the name of the game. We are coming to the bell. I think we're done. I think we're finito. I'm not sure if Larry's around. Is our friend Larry in the neighborhood? I think we're finished for the day on this market. What a run. 526 drop on the NASDAQ last I saw. 122.52 down 176 on GameStop. And AMC down 20 cents is the last 1874, the last trade there. Amazing day, an amazing day, and we will deal with it all tomorrow. No, Larry. Larry's out on a picnic for his birthday. He's out there. He's out there somewhere. Doug Fletcher, think I'll grab a beer now. And Drops, there's some bells right there. Thanks, Drops family. Dr. G. Larry, are you drinking again? 122.52 down 176. Credit Savage. Larry, we're calling it. Ding, ding, ding. We're calling it, man. We're calling it. Larry is celebrating. Cheers to Larry. Drops. We got Larry covered. We got him covered. 122.52 down 176 on GameStop. The aftermarket on GameStop right now, 122.47 with no change at the moment. The Dow was down over 600, but it looks like it's down 526 with the last trades going through, from what I can tell you. We're down 83 on S&P. We were down 100, and we're down 304 on NASDAQ, and we were worse than that at one point. But still, it's a down day, no doubt about it. The inflation thing had its effect. GameStop lost 176 on the day. AMC down 20 cents on the day. Not a lot of droppage here. On a very interesting day. We're now at 122.99, up 47 cents on GameStop. We're up 47 cents on GameStop. Now we're back down to unchanged. So we're jumping around. We're going to come out with ME earnings soon in the aftermarket. We're showing it at 4.97 last trade. Aftermarket now 5.02, up a nickel. We'll wait and see what ME has to say for their performance. Oh my gosh! Thank you, all of you, for being here. 122 even on GameStop now, down 47 cents on the aftermarket. So we'll see how it wants to react and deal with us. Deal for tomorrow. Excuse me. Let's see if I can refresh my watch list to give me aftermarket quotes. We've got a 39-cent gain on we have a 0-point gain now on that GameStop, unchanged. We're up 3 on Matterport. We're up 4.9 cents on ME. We're down a penny on ATIP. We're down 21 cents on Goldman to 370.11. We're up a quarter on Tesla at 904.46. We're down 9 on Tesla. We're jumping around here. And we're up 3 on ARC. Peloton closed at 37.46. Another down day today, down 131. No trades on the aftermarket yet. Alrighty. ME, we're looking for a report on ME. For their earnings to see what that's all about. And GameStop 122.86, up 39 cents in the aftermarket. That is where I see us, and that's what I see Oh my gosh, happening. Oh, I'm dying here, folks. It's been a long one for this guy. I definitely need a break. We will get a nap in this app sometime. Watching and waiting for a press release from GameStop, from 23andMe, pardon me. We're waiting for them to release their third quarter financials. And that should be out, I believe it's today. Yep, it is today. And they'll have a webcast at 4:30 today Eastern Time. That's in 21 minutes. So we should have the ME results in the not too long a time frame. Waiting to see what comes out, and it's a 502 on the aftermarket right now. At the moment, I'm showing a 502 last trade. I believe that is the aftermarket quotation right now. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Oh boy. Oh, hang in there with me, kids. Help me out. We're trying to make it through. Here it is. They're here. We got them. They're out. Here we go. They report their results. Let's see. Third quarter revenue, 57 million. Let's go. Reported financial results. Okay. December 31st, 23andMe, the only company with multiple FDA authorizations for over-the-counter genetic health risk reports. Let's see. Also, accrued large, also platform. We made significant progress on both our consumer business and therapeutics efforts these last few months. On the consumer side, we acquired Lemonade Health, which brings telehealth services that offer online access to healthcare professionals with e-scribing, with e-prescribing pharmacy and testing services to patients in all 50 states, the District of Columbia, and United Kingdom. Combined with our personal genome service, this positions us to achieve our vision of personalized genetics-based primary care at scale. We also received FDA clearance for a direct-to-consumer genetic test on a hereditary prostate cancer maker, further expanding our ability to provide individuals with direct access to impactful health information that can help them make important life decisions, said Anne Wojcicki, CEO. I'll just call her Ann W. And co-founder of ME. On the therapeutic side, we launched our first wholly owned therapeutic 23ME610 into phase 1 clinical trial. This is our second immunology drug to enter clinical trials following GSK 608, and marks an important milestone in our goal to find new medicines for people with serious unmet medical needs. We look forward to continuing to advance our pipeline of more than 40 programs across a large range of disease areas, addressing targets that we have validated using human genetics. Recent highlights: initiated phase 1 clinical trial for the first wholly owned immunity oncology antibody. Let's see. Let me just kind of go to the money. Where are we at? Expanded customer database of 12.2 million. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom. Results. Here we go. Finally, stocks at 510, up 13 cents. Total revenue for the 3 and 9 months ended December was 57 million and 171 million, respectively, representing increases of 3 and 10%, respectively, for the same periods in the prior year. Third quarter revenue growth was primarily due to the addition of 2 months of telehealth business revenue from the recent acquisition of Lemonade Health and higher subscription revenue. These increases were partially offset by lower personal genome service revenue, primarily due to the shift in a promotional channel partners event, which occurred in the second quarter of 2022 as compared to the third quarter of 2021. 9-month revenue growth was primarily driven by higher PGS revenue, subscription revenue, and the addition of 2 months of revenue from telehealth. Consumer services revenue represented about 81% of total revenue for the 3 and 9 months ended December 31. And research services revenue, substantially all derived from collaboration with GlaxoSmithKline, accounted for approximately 19% of all revenue. Operating expenses for the 3 and the 9 months were 124 and 271, compared to 71 million and 191 million for the same periods. The increase in operating expenses were primarily attributable to increased sales and marketing expenses consistent with the seasonal promotion activities of the PGS business, therapeutics-related research and development expenses, one-time transactions and costs associated with the acquisition of Lemonade Health and incorporation of telehealth operating expenses. Net loss for the 3 months was 89 million, or 148 million for the 9 months, compared to 45 million and 117. The increase in net loss for the 9-month period was partially driven by higher operating expenses, as noted above, offset by changes in fair value warrant liabilities of 33 million. They redeemed all outstanding warrants in December as well. Okay, the stock right now is sitting at 510, up 13 cents. Balance sheet. ME ended the second quarter of 2022 with cash on hand, $586 million of cash, compared to $282 million as of March 31 of last year. The increase is attributable to the $560 million in gross proceeds from the completion of the business acquisition with Virgin Group Acquisition Corp during the first quarter of this year, 2022. And the company paid $102 million in cash consideration for the acquisition of Lemonade Health, of which approximately $13 million was placed in escrow to cover a potential purchase price adjustment and to secure the indemnification obligations of the former equity holders. Financial guidance. Let's see. Okay. The financial guidance has been increased. Revenue increased from 250 to 260 million to 268 to 278 million. The increase in projected revenue is primarily due to the addition of telehealth services to 23andMe's consumer business. The projected range for full-year net loss is decreased from 210 to 225 to 205 to 220 million. The decrease in projected net loss is primarily due to the favorable effect of the warrant fair value adjustment following warrant redemption, offset by the inclusion of telehealth operating expenses, integration and merger in related transaction costs. The projected full-year adjusted EBITDA loss was increased from 158 to 148 to 163, as we expect telehealth net losses to be partially offset by other beneficial effects in our operations. So there you go. There's ups, there's downs, and there's all arounds. But at the end of the day, they're sitting on 500 and how much of that? 586 million in cash. Plenty of cash to be doing what they're doing to continue moving forward on ME. The stock is now down to 470 from what I can see here. It has been hit with some sells. We got up to 505. Now we're at 475, down 22 cents on 243,000. We are jumping around quite a bit. So some of these positive results, some are negative results. There's a big cash hoard here. The company is making progress with acquisitions, with drugs in the pipeline, and this is what pharmaceuticals in this position do. They put money into their future and try to grow the company from there. There it is, 475 last trade, down 22 cents on the day right now, and we'll watch this overnight and into tomorrow. 474, 475 a share right now on 23andMe at this moment in time. There you have it, kids. That's the latest from here. Other stocks we are following, looking at the watch list here, we are going to refresh that and see no changes on Rocket Lab, down a penny on SoFi, GameStop up 28 cents, Matterport up 2, 23andMe at 470, down 27. No change on Spire, down to 1 penny on ATIP, no change on SmartRent, no change on Sextera. Apple is up 3 cents. Goldman is down 27 cents. Cisco is up 8. Tesla down 38. Make that 54. Peloton down 17 cents in the aftermarket, 37.29. ARC Innovation up 3 cents after losing 2.35 today at 73.76. That's where we're at right there. That is the latest on ME, folks. Down at 474 right now. Down 23 cents as of the moment for now. Okay. How about them apples? Thank you all for being here and hanging out with me. Appreciate it very much. Let's see here. This is a steak and eggs day, says Drop. I think I'm out now too. After uploading my first Deja Vu YouTube video, I have a relaxed, y'all. You take care. Somebody needs a nap, says Kent. Oh, I know that feeling. Let's see. I'm scared. Hold me, says Austin. Thank you for a great show, Bruce. I'll see you all tomorrow. Joanne, you take care. Folks have found out my 7-year-old daughter has COVID. She has it. If she has it, we all have it. Asymptomatic thus far, but fingers crossed. Hoping our 6-month-old fights it. We'll find out. Yep, hang in there, man. Let's see. Projected 4-year loss fallen from 210 to 205. That's right. Numbers are coming in as I was reading them off. Very good. Yep, that's right. Testy Donkey says, "Don't worry, credit. My 3-year-old gave it to my missus last week. He had no symptoms. Missus just had a bit of a cough. I'm still negative. There you go. Let's see. Let's see. Uncle Bruce is a Sopranos character now. Bada bing. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. People talking about this COVID thing, and these latest versions are not so bad, which is great. Thank you, Uncle Bruce from Yippee Ki Have a good restful evening. Thank you. Emmy coming back to 5, says Bobby Atkinson. It's coming back. We're now on GameStop 122.57 up a dime, and we've got now ME at 502 up a nickel. We've come right back up to 502. So we're jumping around on the ME. Keep your eye on that. The call will happen in 15 minutes. I'm sure they'll go into a lot more detail, and you can watch all that and listen to all that as well. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today, all day long. 3 hours this morning, 2 hours this afternoon. We have 267 thumbs ups on this show. Thank you for those thumbs ups, all you guys. If any of you can hit those thumbs ups buttons for me, I would really appreciate it. If you can add some mo to this thing, that would be great. Thank you all so much for the support. Thank you guys. 269 thumbs ups. Okay. In the meantime, I'll catch you tomorrow morning before the 8:30 show, and then at 8:30, GameStop right now 121 down $1.47 in the aftermarket. We'll see how it wants to open tomorrow. We'll play it by ear, and we'll be around for all kinds of fun tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. 282 thumbs ups. Thank you for those. Here they come. You're pushing me to 300 tonight. Thank you guys for getting me closer to 300 thumbs ups. I do appreciate it. Have another a very good night. Stay healthy if you can, and catch me tomorrow morning first thing as we get ready for option expiry Friday. Oh boy, here we go. Carol, thank you so much. Daniel, thank you. And Coyote, you take care. Thanks, Uncle B, says Zed. You take care, man. All of you guys, thank you. Cam, I'm number 283. Thank you, pal. Later, simpletons from Scott. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all the support. You take care. We'll see you tomorrow morning. A very pleasant good evening from Palm Desert, California.